Welcome to Calculator Active. Today we're going to look at inputting fractions in the TI-84 Plus calculator. So let's cut the calculator on, bottom left corner, and I want to reset it, second plus 712. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different ways to access the inputting of fractions. The first one is going to be through the function keys along the top. So if you look directly under the screen, the 5 keys here have second functions, which are in blue, and they have functions F1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which can be accessed by using the green alpha button and those functions as well. So if we press the green alpha and the y equals, that calls up function 1, which gives us the fraction options here. So number 1 is a simple fraction, number 2 is the mixed number, number 3 we can change a simple fraction to a mixed number, and then number 4 we can change fraction to decimal and vice versa. And that same number 3 is vice versa too. We can change the mixed number to a simple fraction. Okay, that's one way to access that. You can also access this through the math key. So let's press math. I'm going to arrow over to num and then scroll down to options A, B, C, and D. So there also is a way to access this through the math key, and you can access it through the function F1. Okay, so let's look at the screen here. I have a few fractions written down, and let's look at how we can access these. Now we know that the fraction is division, so it could be inputted as that, or we can input it using alpha F1. And so number 1, the 2/3, is a simple fraction. So I want to indicate that by pressing number 1. And as you can see, it already formats the screen so that a fraction can be inputted and the cursor is blinking in the numerator position. So I'm going to type 2 there, and then I'm going to arrow down, and now my cursor is blinking in the denominator position. I'm going to type 3, and because I'm done with this fraction, I want to arrow to the right, and I'm done. Okay. So now let's say I want to input the mixed number 4 and 1, 6. Okay, I'm going to click alpha and then y equals. Again, this is a mixed number, so I'm going to access number 2. And as you can see here, the cursor is blinking on the unit right now, so my unit is 4. And if I needed to, this is a 2 or 3 digit number, I could keep typing there, but I'm going to arrow to the right so that now my cursor is blinking on the numerator. So we'll type 1 here, arrow down, and then 6. Okay, so that is my mixed number. I'm done inputting it, so I had to arrow to the right, and then I press enter. And what it does here is it converts the mixed number to a simple fraction. Okay, so if I want to look at how I can do that, let's say I forgot that this happens and I want to know how can I change my improper fraction to a mixed number. Let's go second y equals, and I'm going to look at number 3 this time. So because I did not input another number in, it's automatically taking the last answer that I typed, and it's going to take that simple fraction and convert it to a mixed number. And there we have 4 and 1, 6. So if I want to do this with 12/5, I'm going to start by inputting it as a fraction. So second y equals number 1. 12 is my numerator. Arrow down for the denominator of 5. I'm going to arrow to the right, and now I'm pushing second y equals and number 3, and then enter. So here you can see it took this simple fraction and created the mixed number. Okay, so now you're able to do operations with the fractions, inputting them the same way. So for the final one, I have negative 7 and 1/8 plus 23 fourths. Okay, so let's input this. Now I'm going to use a math key. So I'm going to math, arrowing over to num, and then number or letter C for the mixed numbers. Okay, so negative 7, arrow to the right. My numerator is a 1, my denominator is 8. Arrow to the right. I'm going to type in my plus sign, and now I want to add 23 fourths. So I'm going back to math, num, arrow down to letter D, I believe, yes. And now my numerator here is 23. Arrow down, denominator is 4. Arrow to the right, I'm done inputting those fractions. And then when I press enter, I get my answer. So again, my answer here is negative 11/8. If I need this answer in mixed number form, then I can go back to math again, arrow over to num, arrow down to letter A, press enter. It takes that last answer and is going to convert it to a mixed number of negative 1 3/8. Okay, and that is a quick, easy way to input fractions and perform operations with fractions using the TI-84 Plus. Thank you.